The man in charge of the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo has told Forces News he hopes budget cuts at the MOD won't affect the show in the future. This year's performers are welcoming a sellout crowd of more than 200,000 people. Among them are personnel who've recently returned from operations in Afghanistan and the Indian Ocean. Kaya Lark has been to see the show.
It's dubbed the greatest military show on earth. It's been running since 1950 and the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo is still sold out every night.
It's important for any armed force to be part of the society that it represents, and this is a really good opportunity for 8,800 people to see our servicemen every single night. We play to 220,000 people across 25 evenings. So extraordinary.
As they marched across the drawbridge, the rousing sound of the massed pipes and drums filled the esplanade of Edinburgh Castle, and the crowd was mesmerised. This is the largest gathering of military bands since the royal wedding, and many of the Scottish regiments taking part in this year's tattoo have only recently returned from serving on the front line in Afghanistan.
Well, first of all, you've got all the tunes to get off, you know. If you don't get off, then you just look like a mess in front of everyone, you know. Like marching in front of the audience, all the hair's got to the back of your neck since you march it.
Earlier in the day, the bands had been meticulously checked. Backstage, the pressure was already on. Before each performance, they must ensure each bagpipe is in unison.
This is the biggest and best show in the world, and it's got to, the standard has got to be as good as we can possibly make it. And each individual is learning every single night. It's the standard that they're reaching is far beyond what they may have expected to do when they came here.
Once out on the performance ground, it's the job of the Sergeant Major to ensure everyone is in step and in time.
It is quite difficult at the very start because we've got performers from all over the world, Brazil, Germany and Holland, and the language barrier has an effect. I've learnt a new word for the Brazilians, which is correct your linha, which is correct your line.
It's a year of firsts as a new state-of-the-art amphitheatre has been installed to the tune of £16 million. The famous field gun run is being displayed for the first time, and the senior service is reenacting an anti-piracy operation with sailors and marines who've recently returned from the Indian Ocean. But health and safety officials forced them to abseil instead of fast rope, as they would at sea.
We abseil down the castle wall, we come through and capture the pirates that have taken over the boat.
We've been told we've got to tone things down due to health and safety. Usually we'll be in a helicopter, fast roping down, just using your hands, but it is a slight insight on what we do.
More than 1,000 performers take part in the 90-minute spectacular, but there are concerns defence cuts might impact the show in future years.
I have an absolute surfeit of riches next year from abroad. I hope very much the United Kingdom will be able to keep up with that. This is one of the great showcases for our military musicians and most importantly our pipes and drums. They're iconic and they represent the country so well. So I hope very much that Defence will see fit to support this in the future years.
The show generates more than £6 million worth of revenue, and the organisers hope that's enough to guarantee the tattoo returns next year and beyond. Kaya Lark, Forces News at Edinburgh Castle.